YouTube, what is going on, man? It's your boy Cody back with another video. Today I want to share with you guys my controller settings for Black Ops 6. Listen, I'm not one of the 13-year-olds running around on G Fuel. I'm 28, man. I'm a husband and a father, but I have been playing COD forever. So these are the settings that work best for me. Let's get right into it. Don't want to waste any more time. So again, these are the best controller settings that work for me, starting with the button layout. This is really personal preference. I like playing on tactical, so I have my movement as far as sliding, crouching, diving with the Omni movement, all on my right stick, and not having to take my thumb off because I don't play with paddles. I like to keep this number anywhere from like 6 to 8. 7's a really good medium if you're relatively newer to Call of Duty or shooters in general. But I like to play with this on 8. And then I have all of these settings off. This setting to swap L1, R1 with L2, R2, you can have this on. This is really just a personal preference thing. I turn the controller vibration off. Don't want my controller vibrating while I'm playing COD. Pretty simple. Dead zone inputs. This one is extremely important. Your left stick and your right stick minimum. If you have this too low, you will get stick drift. And nobody wants to play with stick drift. It's going to mess with your movement. It's going to mess with your aim. You're going to move and aim when you don't want to. So if you have stick drift, you need to raise these. I think putting these anywhere from 5 to 8 is pretty solid. You really shouldn't get stick drift. But if you do, raise the number up until your stick drift goes away. If that doesn't help, you probably need a new controller. Your left stick and right stick maximum, I just have them on 99. And then my L2 and R2 dead zones. This is how soon when you press R2 or L2, you either shoot your gun or aim in. Right when I press R2, I want to shoot, right? I'm not pressing R2 for anything else, so that's why I have it on 0. And then same thing with L2. I want to aim in right away. And then we'll go to the aiming settings. For here, the sensitivity multiplier, I keep these all on 1. And then as far as the advanced aiming settings, ADS transition timing, I have this on instant. Your aim response curve type, I play with this on dynamic. You can see on the right we have standard, linear, and dynamic. I play with it on dynamic. This is ideal for more experienced players. Fast starting movement that slows down to the aiming rate. You gotta really kind of mess with them. That's why this video didn't get posted right away. I played a couple days, so I've kind of tested them all, and dynamic seems to be the one that's the most consistent for me. And then custom sensitivity per zoom. This is really personal preference for you. I have everything at 0.9 besides the first and the last one. Just so that when I'm sniping, my sense isn't really fast. Because then I tend to miss my shots, and we don't want to miss our shots. Just hit your shots. Okay, and then moving on to the motion settings, I have these off. I just don't see a world where I need this. Movement settings. Now, this is a big one, guys. Tactical sprint assist. Make sure that is on. Your sprint assist delay. By default, it might be at 500. It might be at 0. I would just double check that's on 0. I would just quickly double check, make sure these are on as well. Then we go on to mantle assist, crouch assist, and corner slice. I have all 3 of these off. Corner slice, when you're looking around a corner, your gun will kind of tilt, and it messes with my eyes personally, so I don't like it. My slide dive behavior I have on hybrid. That way when I tap, I will slide, but when I hold it, I will dive. That is key with the Omni movement. That's one of the most important settings. Auto door peek, I have this on. That way when I'm ADSing and walking through a door, it'll automatically open. That is all personal preference. The automatic airborne mantle and sprint restore both on. Slide maintaining your sprint on. I just have the parachute one on free fall. Doesn't really apply to Black Ops 6. Mantle cancels your reload. I have this on so that way if I need to mantle and get out of something, I can get out of it. And then the movement advanced settings. Sprint, tactical sprint behavior, I have on toggle. Auto move forward, I have off. I don't want to move forward automatically. I want to pick where I'm going, you know what I'm saying? Tactical sprint activation. I have this on single tap sprint. So when I tap my sprint, I will start the tactical sprint. Plunging underwater, we've got trigger. You'll sprint and look down to plunge underwater. Pretty self-explanatory. Sprinting door bash. This is when you're sprinting at a door and you bash through it. I have that on as well. And then the vehicle ones, I just keep these. Driver control, aim-based control, short delay, free look, and then melee finishing move, body shield. I have those all on default. And then for combat, aim down sight behavior, I have this on hold. I do know some people like this on toggle. I'm not a fan of that. I like it on hold. Always been that way. Weapon mounting, we do ADS plus melee. But I think this is a solid guide for someone looking for settings for Black Ops 6 if what you're using currently isn't working. Armor plate behavior, this is big for zombies. I have it on apply all. When you get the 2 and 3 plate vests, you want to have apply all. C4 detonation, this one, it doesn't matter. You can throw one, detonate, throw one, detonate, or you can throw all of them and then detonate it. I have it on all at once. Equipment behavior, I have on hold. That way I can cook those frag grenades and cook you little 14-year-olds on G Fuel. And then manual fire behavior, I have on press. That way with single shotguns, you can kind of use your trigger finger, or you can just hold it. Again, that's preference as well. And then a lot of these settings here, these are all personal preference. Again, if you want sprint canceling your reload on, if you want the interact reload behavior, I have it on tap to reload. That way when I hold, I'll interact, and then when I tap, I will simply reload. Again, guys, a lot of these controller settings are just personal preference. This is what works best for me. You need to find what works for you, and hopefully this video can help you guys do that. What I recommend is you put these settings on, and then you tweak them as you see fit, right? Everyone's different. Everyone plays a little different type of controllers. You know, some have paddles, some have higher thumbsticks, all of those different things. So you really got to see what works for you and the controller you play on. I appreciate you guys, man. A lot of Black Ops 6 content coming soon, both on the streams at Twitch and here on YouTube. So go ahead and make sure you sub right now if you're new. And I love you guys, man. Peace.